on the one hand, rip someone's head off, on the other hand, punch someone's face off.
Yeah.
And a rematch of Argentina-France. I know none of you are football fans, but it was the final, one of the craziest and best football finals we've seen in a while. It's been touched upon by Laureano Staropoli, touched upon as well by Michael Lebout. And wow, what a crazy introduction.
Simon, you know I don't watch football, there's no fighting in it. But yes, this crowd, when Staropoli said we're going to dress it up with the flag of Argentina, this crowd booed pretty loud in here.
I think Staropoli's about to get in a fight with the crowd.
He'd win that fight.
And that's Echo, a really famous rapper in Argentina. It was the first time a rapper ever, you know, walked out with the introduction.
So Lebout said, technically, you know, he's what he is, and tactically he's zero.
Technically he said zero.
No, tactically zero.
Tactically.
He said, technically, you know, he's what he is, tactically he's zero. I don't know that that's true, because creating chaos is a tactic. And chaos is simply patterns we do not understand, right? Staropoli does understand. It isn't chaos to him, it's logic to him. He puts on such an intensity on you, and that is in and of itself tactical. We shall see. You love watching him fight. He fights like a crazy person.
Laureano Staropoli said that he was in his best shape ever, that his coach was his #1 critic, and he was the one to say, I'm in my best shape ever. He missed the face-off between these two. We were meant to have Lebout, Staropoli last time around. He said, but Aris didn't tell me, I wasn't aware, so I wasn't here. Been sparring 1v1 with Nasruddin Imavov, which just says it all. And now look at this.
He will
the
love
attitude.
This.
Hola, hombre!
He will love this. This is going to fire him up.
Half expecting Michael Lebout to walk out to the Marseillaise, the French national anthem. It doesn't quite, is that?
So he fights with a frenzied intensity himself, but it is much more calculated. He looked amazing against Amasu. He thinks he's going to be more tactical, but like I said, until you get in with somebody who fights with that type of chaos, you don't realize how tactical it can be. But he wants to stay calmer than he normally fights, because he's a pretty wound-up cat, too. He wants to stay even calmer and just sort of ride this one.
I mean, look at this crowd. The crowd
awesome.
is absolutely into it. Everyone's on their feet. If you look behind me, you can see it here. I'll just shove over towards Robin. But it's just absolutely mental. Fernand Lopez got his phone out. Cyril Gann's got a big smile on his face. It's absolutely nuts. And the welcome for Michael Lebout. And we know the reception that MMA factory fighters usually have. Staropoli is part of MMA. And he's egging the crowd on now.
So, and he gets thanks for this. When you have, warring is a heavy word, but when you have competing factions, the bad guy incites the audience as well. So he is literally, quote, doing his job. It's what he should do, but it suits him. If you hate him, he loves that, right? He'll love all this.
The main event and the interim welterweight title. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of provocation. There's been a lot of chat. Gentlemen, it is time to deliver, and here are the pre-fight statistics. Michael Lebout, by far the more experienced fighter, an advantage in terms of the reach of 6 centimeters, even though Staropoli is the taller fighter. Perfectly weighed in, perfectly matched at 77
We are
apiece.
set for the featured bout of the evening, sanctioned by the French Mixed Martial Arts Federation. Our judges tonight, Ben Cartledge, David Leatherby, and Damian Galuski. The referee inside the Aris Arena for this championship affair, Loic Poha. Ladies and gentlemen, watching across France, throughout Europe, and around the world via Canal Plus and UFC Fight Pass, we are set for tonight's main event, scheduled for 5 rounds for the vacant Aris Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner, a striker. His height, 185 centimeters, 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 77 kilograms and even 170 pounds. His professional mixed martial arts record, 11 victories opposite 5 defeats. Representing Argentina, Laureano Staropoli.
He loves it.
His sister, his family, his girlfriend have all traveled from Argentina.
The Arena and fights tonight from the red corner. A takedown specialist. He stands 180 centimeters, 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight an identical 77 kilograms and even 170 pounds. His record, 23 victories opposite 11 defeats with 3 draws. Fighting out of France, Mikhail Ragnar.
It's time to party. This is alive. This audience is a living thing.
When I say stop, you stop.
One living
Show
thing.
us the best. Touch glove, step back.
He's still
I
playing.
didn't think they were going to touch gloves.
Staropoli punches his gloves. He's totally into this. It might get him taken down if he's too lit, you know?
He needs to be careful because this is a
Lebout
5-round
said this,
fight.
Yep.
And Lebout is really good at agitating his opponents and getting under their skin in the most calm way.
Yeah, he fights with a psychological intensity but a calm expression.
Lebout said Staropoli at heart, but he said his emotions got the better of him, and he is on boiling point, the Argentine.
So Staropoli definitely does want his front foot on this track. Watch, he's going to move it, that blue track right there. That's exactly where he wants to be. When he can feel his foot there, he's got you in the range that he wants, where he can back you up, but still have room to back out.
Staropoli's getting some reactions from those feints. Lebout threw a calf kick in the beginning of the round, which will be very useful for him. That's another
Rocked him there. Great combination from Pepe.
2 left hooks in that exchange. So if Staropoli gets a little too aggressive, that's when Lebout will close the distance and wrap the leg or the body.
For as agitated as he is, he seems to be very aware in the fight. He's not going too crazy. He's utilizing feints. He's coming in into distance, striking, and then backing away. Very aware of what is going on.
Very, you're right.
Not being impatient at all for the moment.
And that's what we were saying about strategy and tactics. He is chaotic, but it's tactical chaos.
Man, he's throwing with bad
He is.
intentions.
Yeah. The left hooks in particular. That one.
Lebout fired as well, though. A little bit of a nod from Lebout.
If Lebout is conscious and it's going like this and you get to 10 minutes, Lebout's going to believe he can take over. He doesn't mind all of this heat as long as it doesn't put him out or hurt him bad. If he can evade it and get this man to throw hard like this, he presumably can slow him down. When his foot gets to the track right there, he's going to attack. Yeah. Little short right hands, he's trying to find the chin.
Mikhail Lebout said he operates similarly to a diesel. The longer it goes, the better he gets, but that he wouldn't give an inch to Staropoli in this fight.
Yeah, and there's the reminder of the low kick. And like I said, they will respect each other afterwards because they're both such good, intense, mentally intense fighters. It's just they express it so different. Lebout expresses a calmness. Oh, yeah, that left hook answer from Lebout.
Good head movement from both guys there.
Staropoli a little like,
Oh, that knee didn't quite connect. It was thrown, though. Keeps the Argentine guessing.
This is a dangerous fight. Someone's going to sleep in the next couple of minutes if they don't keep everything organized. You got to get everything right here.
And the 12th man, as you say, gets involved with the crowd. Staropoli goes down. Was it just a slip? Oh, he got caught.
Yes, he did.
He was throwing a hook and he ate one.
Yeah, he's having a hard time really connecting with these combinations.
His left. Just as we say that, a right hand left hook from Staropoli land clean. both, you just feel like someone's going to get hit even harder. It's just they're both committing to.
No, I don't want this to end straight away. It's so good.
Oh, that was a
Lebout,
spooky
just
one.
the power in those wrists. And the left, though, that jab from Lebout did work well there. Uppercut attempt doesn't connect. Veronica's as locked in as the rest of the crowd.
Yeah, you just feel like that. The tension is super high. It's one of these ones where, like, one error.
Oh my goodness me. The speed, the viciousness.
Lebout is moving his feet during those exchanges, so he's actually maybe taking a little less damage than it appears. As the hook lands, he's moving away from it, rolling with it.
Crowd are loving this one, as are we.
Staropoli is trying to do his signature slip to the inside, to body hook, or to just lock into a clinch. But Lebout is very aware of what's happening, and he's really good at changing the distance and not getting caught straight with these shots. Nice clinch, great timing, and gets Staropoli down. Staropoli's trying to build back up, and he's on his feet, but Lebout does have a full body lock.
Staropoli wants to get his left elbow inside the arm. You saw him try.
Oh, he tried the spinning elbow. Are these guys going to stop when the bell goes?
Yeah, they'll take the break. It'll just mean they can fight harder in a minute.
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Great first round.
I don't know who won that first round, but Staropoli loves a round like that. It feels right to him. He feels like he's in the kind of fight he thrives in. Whether he won the round or not, he's going to be very happy with the chaos.
The question is, and the question that we've seen before, is can he keep it going now? Can he keep up this same intensity that he did? He slowed down against Damiani, he slowed down a little bit against Carbu as well. And Michael Lebout, his experience could play a huge part.
Like I said, if you're Lebout and we get through a second round like that, whether he won them or not, he'd be very happy to be conscious after 2 rounds because he's going to feel he's going to win 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, he walked into that left hook, and Lebout is so precise with it. He did a great job at recovering and maintaining good composure, but it's not how the round started with Staropoli landing the harder shots. It was harder for him to really get a good range for his strikes.
You're going to hear the crowd the second that Lebout lands something. They're into it. But Staropoli, man, he's doing his job here, getting them all wound up, bringing the chaos. But yeah, I think Lebout would amend what he said about tactics later, having experience. There's a hard left from Lebout.
The different facets of the fight we're seeing, whether it's all technical to then just a street brawl between both guys.
That was a check kick. That didn't look like it was pleasant.
Lebout is doing the hard job. The hard job when Staropoli is throwing is to be offensive against him. It's harder, but it works.
He's limping a bit, Staropoli. I think that kick really hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's knocked Lebout down!
He's done!
It's finished! It's finished!
Left hook, right hand.
Oh my word! Lebout doesn't agree with the stoppage.
But he's wobbly. It's correct. Lebout has the heart of a fighter. He wanted to continue, but he was wobbling even as he complained. That's a real, you'll see it. Left hook sets up the straight right hand, and he throws the right hand like a pitch, like a fastball.
What a performance from Laureano Staropoli.
You'll see when the jaw jacks, the right knuckles connect, the whole jaw jacks, and electricity shoots down the legs. It is more pitch than punch. Left hand, bink. So he actually put the left hand on the guard. Just touched the guard as either a distraction or to open the hole. And watch, touch, fake first, bink. So a little fake, shoulder fake to a guard touch to a right knuckle sandwich. That was a sick, sick right hand. Twitch, pull, bink.
And Staropoli promised the Argentinian flag would fly high in Paris tonight.
And it is.
And it is.
You sound sad, Simon. I know you're unbiased, but you're still French.
I'm not French.
That's right. That's true. Okay, then why are you sad? Yeah, Lebout, of course, wants to keep fighting. That's what fighters do. But that stoppage it looked correct.
Yeah, I mean, he did fold on his own leg, so
Yeah.
it's just such a dangerous exchange when they go trading shots like that. These are big guys.
Committed. And Lebout did the hard job, this hard, scary job, which is be offensive when Staropoli is attacking you, because he's porous, and that is a correct. Oh, he's still now. In any language, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still doing.
French fans.
He's doing his job. His job is to be the bad guy, and he's doing it well.
Stops this bout at 43 seconds of round 2 due to stretch. Your winner by technical knockout, and now Ara's welterweight champion, Laureano Staropoli.
Well, they'll celebrate in Argentina, and fight fans will appreciate him. And most people will understand that his job was to play the heel, and he did it well. But his job was also to win.
Welterweight champion Laureano Staropoli. Give him a round of applause. On peut l'applaudir encore une fois. Champion intérim welterweight. Laureano.
Hola, amigo.
You said that you thrived when the crowd was against you. Tu nous as dit que tu adores quand le public est contre toi. That's what happened tonight, and you absolutely put in the performance needed. Et tu as fait la prestation qu'il fallait ce soir.
I feel the energy of all my people. ¡Aguanta Argentina! ¡La concha de su madre! ¡Vamos, carajo! ¡Vamos, tricampeón del mundo, papá! ¡Vamos!
Well, there was a lot of things that I can't actually translate in that, but a big shout out to Argentina. Laureano, a word on that, you know, how you talked about the fact that your sister came, your family came, your girlfriend came. How important was you that everyone there was a corner there that was Argentina? Il y a un coin là-bas que c'était l'Argentine. C'était important pour toi qu'il soit là.
This is the best day of my life, you know. This is the best of my life. And the people here from Paris, from France, are really sorry. I live here 1 year ago. I started here. I started training with Fernand Lopez in MMA Factory. Many friends from Paris come to support me. And I say thank you for everybody. Thank you for the support of all the people. This fight, maybe not all the people like me. But in the next one, I promise I want to represent Argentina, I want to represent France too, because here is my family. Here is my family now. This is my team. This is my family too. Martin Giralda, the corner of all my life. And thank you. Thank you for everybody.
Bah, j'aimerais juste m'excuser pour le public français, mais il faut dire que ça fait 1 an que je suis ici en France, que je m'entraîne à la MMA Factory avec les gens ici. Et moi, je vous promets que pour mon prochain combat, eh bien, je représenterai non seulement l'Argentine, mais aussi la France et tous les gens de Paris, parce que j'ai eu beaucoup d'amis parisiens qui sont venus ici pour me soutenir. Et ma vraie famille maintenant, c'est la famille qui est ici, et c'est la famille du MMA Factory. Donc merci beaucoup. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Laureano Staropoli, the new interim welterweight champion.
Yeah, he came, he saw, he pissed off the crowd, and then he conquered. Very nice. And yeah, he represents France when he's here too as well. And that's a great interim champion. He will ultimately, I'm sure, face off with the Lazy King, and that's a fight you gotta see. Simon is putting his headset back on. Simon, I was saying, if and when he does face the Lazy King, it's such a wild matchup, the way those two will match up very different. But